Hey, what's up guys? Thanks for stopping into my channel. My name's Nate. Today is Last of Us 2 launch day. Pretty exciting. Granted, there have been leaks and stuff, come out.
But Nate, why?
No, we're not going to talk about leaks. We're not going to talk about all the controversy. We're not going to... No. Okay. Today, I scooped up The Last of Us 2 Collector's Edition. Now, anyone that knows me knows I'm a huge fan of Last of Us. I consider that to be one of my favorite games of all time. Multiplayer, countless hours dropped into it. I think I beat the game 3-4 times. Tried to platinum it, never quite finished because of backlog, right? Had a blast with it. To this day, I still say it's one of my favorite games of all time. And two, I love collector's editions. If you can't tell by what's behind me. Those are Assassin's Creed. I have Uncharted 4. I have all sorts of them. Love them. So I thought, hey, why not? Let's do a unboxing of Last of Us Part 2. So, just to get into it, I went ahead and took it out of its like shipping container, covering thing, whatever you want to call it. But this is the package it comes in. So just matte black, typical Last of Us. Nothing on either side. Same thing on the back side. It splits right here if you can kind of see that line. We'll open it up here. Just to take a look at what's inside. Set that back here. Alright. So, it looks like here on the top, two things. So we have the game. Steelbook. Last of Us Part 2 on the side there, with Ellie on the front, and another character on the back, presumably Abby if you've seen her from trailers, if things like that. Let's set this over here. Then there's also a Art of Last of Us 2 book, a lot smaller than the one I had previously. So with the first one, it was much larger, like an actual book, just in this typical matte black. Much smaller this time, much more akin to some other collector's editions. So if you can see behind me here, for Assassin's Creed Origins, up this way, Unity, and on the other side, art book for Odyssey. Same sort of size and everything. Really, really cool artwork in here. Not going to scan through this too much. Just in case of spoilers, the first one had some, which kind of stinks, but just keep an eye on that if you haven't played it and haven't seen anything online. I don't know why I'm talking about spoilers. They're everywhere. Oh, there's another... Okay, so another just typical matte black case here. What is this? Okay, so it's a sleeve with another book, Last of Us Part 2. Okay, so it has artwork here. It looks like a letter from Neil Druckmann, director of Last of Us 2. It said, "What would you do if someone you loved was the victim of a cruel and violent act? How easily could one's mind tip towards violent retribution? How far would you go to bring the people responsible to justice? And if you were successful, how would it change you? Would you ever be the same?" We can already tell by this, similar themes, probably what's going to happen when this game as the first one. We all know if you've played through the first one, the relationship between Joel and Ellie. How he felt about her at the end of the game compared to the first, and how that affected his actions, obviously. So we all know what this game will be about deep down. So interested to see what that would be. And as always, the artwork on there is just gorgeous. Because if there's one thing Naughty Dog knows how to do, it's just to make a gorgeous game. If anyone hasn't played Uncharted or Last of Us 1. Or heck, even Crash Bandicoot. But, alright, so the top part on here, it's like a sleeve. And we slide that out, and I don't know if you can kind of see when I pulled this off, it looks like another artwork here, which we'll get to in a moment, but there's still a thing on the top with some plastic. So on the top part, looks like we have some stickers, Naughty Dog, Last of Us Part 2. It looks like we may have the moth emblem behind there, similar to Ellie's tattoo. On there, so that's pretty cool. And then also we have some pins the Naughty Dog emblem, Firefly, Ellie's dagger, that moth emblem, and then obviously like the game logo and other things. So those are pretty cool. So what is that? So Last of Us, this one has, so 6 of them total. Sorry, this one has 2 in the back. And then also in here, which I thought this was pretty cool, because in Uncharted 3's Collector's Edition, they actually gave you a replica of Nathan Drake's necklace with the ring, with the Sic Parvis Magna on it. So for this one, they actually have given us a replica of a bracelet Ellie wears in the game, which looks pretty cool. It looks something that would be like made in that time period, obviously, if something were to happen. It's metal, some leather, a couple blue pendants, and then like a hand with an eye almost, it looks like, in there. So I'm sure if this is in the collector's edition, it'll probably have some meaning in the game, something maybe Joel gives Ellie, or a relationship or something like that. So we'll move that out of the way. Some more plastic, and it looks like now we're going to get to the Grand Resistance. So there's another box in here. Let me grab that. So same all black with a little background, looks like from like through the trees in the forest there, so that's pretty cool. I'll open this up in the back. And of course, lots of packaging, lots of foam. And here we have the collector's edition statue, and it is of Ellie playing the guitar. Wow, this thing is a lot bigger than what I thought it would be. Let me get this plastic off of here. Wow, that is really cool. So on the bottom has the Naughty Dog logo, created and developed by Naughty Dog. Just kind of has that on the bottom. So this base, this is a plastic base, so it kind of has a wood grain look to it. You might be able to see that. I doubt my crappy camera can pick that up, but then obviously the logo here. And then it has Ellie sitting on some broken rubble with some rebar sticking out here, some grass and stuff growing up in the back. Has her backpack, which came with the Ellie edition, so the step up from the collector's edition. Those sold out extremely quick. They didn't make a ton of them. It pretty much has the same. A couple items are different, and then obviously the backpack. I don't need a backpack, so I just went with the collector's edition. Has her arrow sticking out, her machete. Really cool detail on the knife. Has some scratches on there, some blood stains actually along the blade, which is pretty cool. And then obviously Ellie, while playing her guitar that Joel gave her, has her trademark tattoo, obviously, and just a ton of like blood. I don't know if you could see that, like whole side of her head, almost like she just got done chopping a dude's head off and then just sat down and was like, I'm gonna play the guitar. So pretty cool. You know, got the sneakers and jeans. Really cool collector's item for Last of Us 2. Wish I would have got in on the first one, just to kind of compare it, actually. The most recent one from Naughty Dog was Uncharted 4. So this is Uncharted 4's Nathan Drake, and it kind of put that into scale, how large this one is compared to last year's, or any of my Assassin's Creed or any of my other ones. This is by far the largest. So yeah, so that's it. That is our unboxing of Last of Us Part 2. Obviously, I hope the game is good. I'm going to be downloading it here shortly and digging into it tonight. I probably won't stream it. It is pretty mature content. And I don't want that typically on my Twitch channel. So, but if you do want to follow me on Twitch, you're more than welcome. I'll put a thing down here with my link. It's HoosierBoy812. Sometimes I'll post VODs and stuff on this channel as well. So if you'd like to come check me out, typically I'm on weekdays about 9 to 9:30 Central Standard Time. So come hang out. Typically we've been playing a lot of Warzone right now, even though we'll probably have a break for that. obviously a lot of us will be playing Last of Us 2. So hopefully it's a good game. Hopefully it lives up to my expectations. We'll see. Last of Us is probably one of my favorite games of all time, so I'm looking forward to it. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe. Hopefully we'll try posting more stuff on YouTube, so it's a lot of fun. And if you guys like it and want more, just let me know, and maybe next time Collector's Edition or next Naughty Dog game, we do another one. So, but all right, thanks for watching. Y'all have a good one.